Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance review. Today I'm going to talk about a woman's fragrance called Marni perfume. You can see that. Open it up here. This is the sample card. Has a lot of black polka dots on there. The little 1.5 ml sprayer with a red top. It says Marni on there. This is classified as an Oriental Woody. Top notes of spices and bergamot. Middle notes of rose oil, cinnamon, and cardamom, and in the base, incense, patchouli, cedar, and vetiver. So once again, I want to thank Man Loves Cologne, Sebastian, for hooking me up with this sample. At first, I was like, why would he send me a woman's fragrance? But then I watched his video. He had also done a video about this fragrance, and he said that a lot of guys were picking this one up as well because they thought it had more of a unisex quality to it. So I thought, okay. So I went ahead and I tried it out. I actually worked to work Monday evening shift. With this one, it's actually a rather unique fragrance. I don't know if I've ever smelled anything quite like this one before. I don't know if I would say it's unisex though. I mean, I can't really see myself buying this for myself. Whether or not other guys would disagree with me is, that's the point of, conversation there, but definitely very spicy. Cinnamon. It kind of has like sweetness to it as well, kind of like almost like that candy red hot cinnamon kind of a quality to it. But I also get the rose oil. Gives it a floral vibe as well. So floral, kind of like cinnamon candy. A little smokiness in there from the incense and patchouli as well. It's a very interesting fragrance here. I let my wife take a whiff of it, and she did not like this at all. She said it smelled like an old woman. And then I said, well, do you think it's unisex? And she said, well, maybe if you're 100 years old. So I think the rose, a lot of people, when they smell rose, they automatically see that as like an old woman smell for some reason. I do like some rose type fragrances, but this one is a complete pass for me. I can barely tolerate it. I was almost tempted to scrub it off, and I felt a little uncomfortable wearing this at the workplace. I kind of like stood back a little bit from people because I didn't want them to smell me. I was kind of embarrassed wearing it. But I would say if you like roses, I know rose is a very popular note right now. We're seeing rose with coffee. We're seeing rose with oud, chocolate. You might want to check this one out. This one has more of like a cinnamon candy, rose kind of a thing going on. A little patchouli, incense in there to kind of give a little bit of a smoky oriental feel as well. Doesn't really smell churchy or anything like that, but I didn't care for it. So let me go ahead and get some scores here. Smell, I'm going to give it 3 out of 10. I didn't like it. My wife didn't like it. Nobody at work said anything about it. I'm not sure if that was because they couldn't smell it or they just didn't have anything to say about it. Protection longevity. I put this on at 1 o'clock before going to work, and I could still smell it on myself probably maybe 5-6 hours later. So I'll say 7.5 out of 10 for protection longevity. Versatility, I'll give it 3 out of 10. I just don't see really any occasions when I would choose to wear this one. Uniqueness, I think this is where it shines. 8.5 out of 10. It is quite different from what I've smelled before. The rose combined with the cinnamon and the spices, the patchouli and the incense, quite different. Price point, you can probably pick this one up, at least online, $75 for a 2.2 ounce. A bit pricey at this point, being a rather new release. 5 out of 10 there. Overall, I'll give this 3 out of 10. Didn't really care for it myself, but I know a lot of people in the fragrance community love the way that rose plays out in fragrances, and for those people, give it a try. Spicy rose, some sweetness there, almost gourmandish, almost like a rose candy, kind of like that with some spices. So that's my thoughts on this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.